What if we told you that there was a letter Mike Wolfe wrote to Frank Fritz that no one saw until now? A letter that could change how fans see their friendship and their falling out. It is real and it is finally out, but it is not full of warm memories or kind words. In fact, some people are calling it the moment everything truly ended between Mike and Frank. For a long time, fans of American Pickers hoped the two stars would work things out. They had been on the road together for many years, picking antiques and sharing laughs on screen. But then Frank left the show and things went quiet. No clear answer, no goodbye, just silence, until this letter showed up. It was written by Mike, and it gives us a peek into what was really going on when the cameras stopped rolling. Some parts of it are honest. Some parts are hard to read, and some parts will leave fans shocked. Let us start with what made their friendship special. For over a decade, Mike and Frank were partners. They spent hours in old barns, dusty garages, and forgotten shops looking for hidden treasures. Their friendship felt real to fans. It was not fake or acted. They had fun together, joked around, and showed what teamwork really looked like. That is why it was so confusing when Frank disappeared from the show. Fans asked again and again, "Where is Frank? Why is he not back?" Mike gave short answers, and Frank mostly stayed out of the spotlight. Rumors began to grow. Some said Frank was dealing with health issues. Others believed there was a fight. But nothing was clear until now. The letter Mike wrote to Frank is not new. It was written a while ago, but no one saw it until recently. It was found through a person close to the show who decided it was time the truth came out. The letter starts with Mike saying he hopes Frank is healing and doing better, which sounds kind at first. But then the tone changes. Mike tells Frank that trust between them has been broken. He says that things were said behind the scenes that caused pain. Mike writes, "We were friends, Frank, but you made choices that hurt people, including me." That line alone has left fans talking. What were those choices? Was there more going on than just health problems? Later in the letter, Mike talks about the show. He says he tried to keep things professional and asked the network to give Frank time. But he also writes that some of Frank's actions made it hard to keep supporting him. Mike never lists every detail, but the message is clear. He felt let down. He felt like he could not fix what had been broken. That part of the letter is especially sad. Mike and Frank had been through so much together. Years of travel, filming, and building a fan base. But even after all that, trust was lost. The part of the letter that hurt fans the most was near the end. Mike writes, "I wish things had been different, but I have to move forward now. I will always remember the good times, but I cannot carry the weight of what went wrong anymore." That line feels like goodbye, a final one. For fans who hope the two might one day reunite on the show, this letter makes it seem unlikely. It does not sound like Mike is angry anymore. It sounds like he is tired. Tired of waiting, tired of hoping, and ready to move on. Frank has not replied to the letter publicly. Some think he might never respond. Others believe he already did in private. No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear. The bond that once felt unbreakable is no longer what it used to be. Fans have mixed feelings. Some feel sad. Others are upset. Some still hope for healing, while others think the chapter is closed for good. No matter where you stand, it is hard not to feel something when reading the letter. It is not just about two men on a show. It is about friendship, mistakes, hurt, and the hard truth that not every friendship lasts forever. So what happens next? Maybe nothing. Maybe this letter is the final piece of the story. Or maybe it opens the door to something else. Honest talks, forgiveness, or even peace, even if they are never on camera together again. Either way, this letter tells us something important. Fame does not protect friendships. Even years of shared memories cannot stop a friendship from falling apart if the people involved are not on the same path anymore. Thank you for watching. If you followed Mike and Frank's story through the years, you know how special their bond once was. This letter may not be easy to hear, but it is real, And sometimes the truth is the hardest part of all. Please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that matter to you.